This is what I'm walking out to today. Lots of snow. It's like everywhere. Real question is, see if my car is still where I parked it and didn't get towed. I got home late last night. Couldn't find any parking spots. So I parked down where I've never parked before. It's supposedly the same street as a street right behind my place. I usually can park and be fine even if it snows. But this is like over by some factories and stuff, so this is a true test if my car is actually there right now or not. Kind of worried. Because there's nowhere else to park, because on the other streets, if there are 2 inches of snow, you're not supposed to be parked there. Didn't look like anyone else got tickets, but it really worries me they're going to tow my car, so I didn't park there. So we'll see here in a second, but yeah, crazy amount of snow. Still snowing. I don't know if you can catch it on here, but yeah. Looks like it's still here, guys. Whew. Thank God. Doesn't look like I got a ticket either. What's up, everybody? So I was trying to think of what I could do on this episode tonight. I had a little bit of a headache earlier, just wasn't feeling well, and was looking around my room and what could I talk about tonight? And I saw all my Pokemon. Yeah! So in Pokemon, they always go on some sort of adventure. If you're not familiar with Pokemon, it's a cartoon, anime, whatever. They always go on some sort of adventure. They bring their friends along. A lot of their friends are Pokemon, and they come in something like this, a Pokeball. So, I'm going to describe to you if I was to go on an adventure as a Pokemon trainer. Yeah. Even though it's a Ninja Turtle hat I made. Yeah. It's not a Pokemon hat. Couldn't find my Pokemon hat. It's somewhere maybe in the storage unit. But if I was to go on an adventure, I want to let you guys know what Pokemon or who I would bring with. So I have 3 different people in my Pokeball, and I'm going to explain each person and why I would bring them. And that's going to be the vlog today. So hopefully I don't know if you're going to get anything out of this, but that's what I'm talking about today. So first up is my first Pokemon, or my first person I bring with myself is not a Zapdos or a Moltres, whatever my Pokedex said. But my first one is a James Wolfgar. So, yeah. Welcome to the James Wolfgar. We'll see if I can edit his photo in there or something. That would be cool, right? I don't know how to do that yet, but I'll maybe look it up and try to do it tonight. But James Wolfgar, this is one of my good friends. He lives in Indiana. I visit him every once in a while. Love his kids. They're like my kids as well. I'm their uncle, basically. But anyways, James would be a good person to bring on an adventure because first thing is, James is a very positive person. If you've ever met him, he's always positive about every situation. When people are getting down, he can always find a positive swing on everything. Second thing is he's very resourceful. I kind of admire his resourcefulness, because sometimes I'm that way too, but like he could make, I don't know, anything you want out of just stuff he finds in his van, or I don't know. If you're in a situation where you're in trouble or something, he can definitely find a way to fix the problem. He's very resourceful, so he'd be a great person to bring on an adventure or a trip. And the last thing is he's a very loyal friend. I can always count on him for things if I need something, and everyone that he surrounds himself with, he's really loyal to. So those are 3 things why I'd bring James on my adventure. Let's see what my Pokedex, who I have next. My next Pokemon or person I bring on my adventure is Arnold. You guys haven't seen Arnold yet on my vlog. You saw James on one of them when he came and visited and was at the Golden Nugget. But this is Arnold. Let's see if I can edit his photo in. We'll see. This is going to be cool if I can edit these photos in. But I don't think I'm going to be able to. We'll see. So, my second person is Arnold. Arnold is one of my longtime friends. I've known him for a while now. He's one of my best friends. I don't see him very often. It's kind of a shame. I don't even talk to him as much as I used to. But Arnold is one of those types of people. First thing is, he's very adaptable. So any type of situation I bring Arnold in, he can just fit right in immediately. People love him immediately. He can talk about whatever they're wanting to talk about. He's on the same level as anyone I introduce him to or he meets. So he's a very adaptable person. Second thing is, if I'm bringing him on an adventure, also, he's very forward thinking. He's always thinking about the next thing, whether it's technology, whether it's this or that. He's always up on top of everything, and very forward thinking, so he knows what's next going on in the world, and he's very cool like that. And the last thing is, he's a very personal person. Like I said, he can adapt to anyone, but he can also just talk to anyone. He'll come to visit me sometimes and talk to my mother for like good 3 hours, and I don't even get to hang out with him because he's just so personable that he can just talk to anyone, and he's a great guy. So that's the second person I bring on the trip. I think these two would be awesome on a trip, and we'd do some cool things, and we'd have lots of good adventures. And yeah, that's it for Arnold. And then my last one. This one isn't a human, but I would bring Miller. So you all know Miller. He's my, or well, I don't know if you all know Miller, but Miller is my parents' dog. I call him my brother. He is a golden retriever. He looks like this. Man, it's gonna be cool if I can put the photos in there. Alright, so Miller is a golden retriever. He's my brother. The reasons why I bring him is he'd be a good stress reliever on a trip. You know, I could pet him when I'm getting upset or angry, and calm down. He is just a great friend in general. You know, he's always around. He doesn't ask for much. He doesn't need much. And last thing is, he's just innocent. He doesn't know danger. He doesn't, I don't know, he's just innocent. I think he'd be a great companion to have a dog on the trip with you if you're going on an adventure. That's why everyone brings Pokemon. They're almost like animals too, right? So those are my three people I'd bring on an adventure if I was a Pokemon trainer. And those are the Pokemon I bring. And yeah. So let me know who you would bring. Who would you store in a little Pokeball? I don't think all my friends would fit in here. They'd be more like Pikachu and want to stay outside the ball. But yeah, that is my Pokemon trainer adventure crew. Alright. So yeah, who I'd be hanging out with. I'll see you next time. That was the end of this episode. So have a good one. Thanks for listening. Bye. Peace.